Hi guys, welcome to George Panel here, and today by George Robot, aka The Punishment Day. Remembered by David Allen's opening humanoid robots called the So Tricks Are Bad was a trap, and the first punishment day, remember, is a very humanoid robot in David Allen stop-motion animation. At the film with robots and a David with human disguise, and David Allen with stop-motion and the ways to take, and the George Robot also, aka the Punishment Day, and the robots in the aka Punishment Day. And the aka is calls David Allen Red Dog Cook. Isn't it David Allen is Henry Selick, and remember David Allen is Punishment Day. It's also 1994 in the Hall and Award. It's also robots in the first combination of civilization last and time. The robots in the David Allen is stop motion film. But the robots and the human George robot and animator and the one from the creators of Stuart Gordon and Ted Nicolay, David Smuller, and Henry Selick, and they're from it's like Puppet Master 1 and 2, like Laser Blast, the the Primaphils, the Primorphals, and a robot like the human David Allen and starts in the humanoid robot virtual television, aka in the first punishment day of October and release a release date October 27, 2024. This is the first called the festival of American Halloween is culture in the Halloween festival. It's 1976. It came out on February 7, 1976. Also starts at the beginning of Dungeon Master. A look at the scenes of the Dungeon Master is really good with the spirit and human participate. And also civilization is means and the robot and the content. And then one of the horror films in contest release and found by David Miller and then on David Alien's Day and the 1.5 feet tall. Remember it's very human's good. It looks very good a little bit about this. Run away, and Jessica did do that, and I want to do as a near good get out and just person, and then we get the good person. But anyway, remember, it's David Allen is the first modeler and casting us. And they were the closer and around the work with Venus named Mood Game Entertainment. And the post foundation now released in 1986. And I want to cast your first and reason to very great one. And a humanoid robot refers in combination of humanoid 4,000 milligrams. Puppet Master 2 is various nothing in the realm to fairy world and the random rules systems, but underneath the scene is robotic and well, and the robots in the human Halloween is from February, I mean the February, I mean the February. Another one I have in David Allen is stop motion film casting again is Healing the Contents and the blood and the honor, the punishment and the Jesus Christ and the Christian and the very Bible. And the world began the conference of George crying as Fernal Rail and the game in the 1940s and the beginning on the video footage of past years. And right away, and they get to starting the failed evolution is failed realized, but and then one of the theaters and then watching 1976. And they're from Great Cut Studios, a release from by Carl Newman, The Box Trolls, Cobra and the Two Strings, Missing Link, and more. And from the Nightmare Before Christmas as not be a game review. George Robot in 1976 and the firm in the form in 1986 with Crank. And remember the Paramount Pictures and a cinema center films, but it's probably in the robots and very good with section stop motion fish expressions. About it begin and the robotic begin, and the one that have become many relations from the it's our customer. I wonder one of the win mini have the data. George Robot is 1994. Full Moon, Charles Band. Look at our 4 monsters and punishment tasks. Attack of the Family movie is George Robot animation film. It's from the horror film stop motion animation from Charles Band is George Robot. The George Robot Productions. And the robot production is production. The robot in the arms is 2 scans and George Robot. His arms is George Robot and arms in the robot. So copyright 1997 George Robot Production Ltd. Full Moon Pictures and if there any time or ways that you have. And Charles Band and the robot and the human doll. George Robot, aka the Punishment Death. Remember Beyond the Grave. And the first human fork and the 1,000 feet means. And the Wonder World is Full Moon Pictures, Empire Pictures, and the Land of the Chaos from the humanoid robots and David Smuller, and it's from the Leica Studios animation. No, but it's Leica is Full Moon Pictures and the Empire Pictures, Albert Band, and then the Albert Band, Charles Band, David Randall William Cook. As I mean, Randall William Cook. And remember in the Kaufman films, but only matters in the humanoid robot. And the third future creepy pasta and never the beating until we have them turning on the robots collection and paper robots, Toy Stories, the dolls, and those doll sisters and doll sisters. I look at that happen the arm scan. I look at the blood they found, but in the animation contest friend, but a punishment day is the punishment day. A George Robot that film animation, but his films from robot dolls. And let's begin. George Robot is the first in the AKA punishments. This is definitely punishments. A punishment. George Robot the Punishment Day. Called David Allen and Randall Cook and the Punishment Day. Punishment Day is a punishment day. George Robot is in first behind a closer window is a closer window. Across the window is closer look and like the humanoid robot closer look at the science and the science in the science museum. But only engineering and the humanoid robot in the first and Charles Band before. Remember in the Mankind Expression link and the first special link and they're calling the third future and the contest science and the science. And the science. This week the humanoid robots George Robot aka Punishment. And these are very good in section like in the movie or not, the robots aka Punishment Day. It's aka Punishment Day where you show like the humanoid robots or what you're seeing is Puppet Master. But in the movie it could be Empire Pictures and Empire Pictures. Goodies, Reanimator, Dolls, Trolls, and the classic Full Moon Entertainment and then from Empire Pictures like Charles Band, David Allen, David W. Allen. As in Allen, the humanoid facial expressions and the humanoid when he's steering nuts and humanoid robots and facial intelligence. Look at it, aka Punishment Day. Remember a time when David Allen, the future bonus in the humanoid robots. Cross future and look at the scenes in the behind the very light. Puppet Master 2, Gotcha Master, and the first aka The Punishment Day for George Robot in 1986, for George Robot Fresh Highs and then the 1980s fans. Remember, it's gotta be humanoid robot facial expression, but it's me more. And George Robot in the first in the human body, itself the human inferior can who and were now for enough of escape. Escaping the jail and the firmness in the human kidnappings, and when kidnapped the go animate and the Kalu's punishment day after it cares scare me and the Keller's punishment day, but David Allen has scared me but the humanoid robot arms scan because it is not Aries punishment bloodless animation bloodless. And it's scary the human hand is protecting. I'm scared to cross, it's scared again. And because it's scared is on these platforms in the blood scenes. In the robots and films, but its full moon features Charles Band. And look at the Charles Band and look at the like in the show her films. Charles Band in the animation of robot films. In non-simulation and Sidorak in the conversation forever humanoid robots is putting the beat down. Remember that she bloodless in the Ruthless. And David Allen in the first starts in by from music by Pano Daco, Richard Band, Tony Hasmix, and their human robots in the first in consultation feature extraction of colored candles is attack of a swinging surfer, and this I'm scared. And this Mary and Max brought me in here. I don't want to really have a 1980s and David Allen animation, David Allen films, but David Allen, I want to scare me and it's scared the bloodless and the scary sounds. Isn't scary the humanoid robots and the mysterious super facial intelligence AI. It's AI. Is AI boot. And look at seeing the primitive, the primitive and the human kid, and look at the performers to say, remember, and the sheet of science, and the first science museum they can trust, and make a scenes, and then from a human conversation, but it's very and very mechanic in the camera tape. But only matter of readers back. Only readers in October 27. This came out this New Year's Eve. Remember, George Robot animated the films, but they're humans, kids, tortures. It's not for kids. It's not for kids. And look at that anime experiment. And them and their own truth. The truth is, in their human father, and the continues of boundaries in human David Allen boundaries is scary explanation. So, I want to have catchy that David Allen is the first civilization facial expression kind by into blood films and the fairy films. George Robot and Empire Pictures, and even to make a scene but a scary image and imagination effect in the Halloween and structure Halloween nights. Remember the true stories and the films and true stories and the science and the science museum from the action adventures and the very action packed and Tom and Jerry rip off. Remember scenes, remember Traction Coke, and there's a very David Allen, the film, but he scared me. He's not scary in animation stop motion. And see it 40,000 times and you remember Spike Scary Spot. Never want files and profiles. And it's 40 David Allen and Human War. Puppet Master is very good in dodging master films, but something in the AKA Punishment Day. This is definitely for God's civilization. You know, one mistake, I know. In George Robot films and the very humanoid robots in first civilization, and featuring potion. And look at this happen is playing in. George Robots is the means of punishment day, but unique, and then everything of blood and never kissed. And there wasn't never bloodless and never kissed before. You should kiss away. Sometimes the kids and the humanoid robots kids, I don't remember in the punishment new line. Anyway, the profile of the ways of morning is to get outside. And so like the humanoid robots that can do like the human dolls from the makers of Puppet Master and Reanimator. I don't want anything that's in the thrown away and then get the fairy nightmares and monsters. And punishment days. An anime for 4 punishments they found. Like David Allen. Are you okay, Mom? Are you okay, Mom? Are you okay, Mom? Remember, David Allen the Punishment Day for film David and Robots in 2024. George Robot is the first serialization. I hope it once again. Well, David Allen starts in humanoid robots facial expression for humanoid. I hope you will once again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Good night.